Hey gamers, if you like a little bit of bidding with a little bit of set collection, then you might want to check out Nidavellir. In this game, you will be playing your different values of coins to each tavern, and the player that has the highest value of coin at each one will get to openly draft their card first. You'll mostly be drafting dwarf cards of the 5 different colors, and you will want to get a lot of one color to potentially earn a benefit in between the 2 rounds of the game, as well as to just compound how many points you're getting. Some will score just based on the points that are on them, some will act as multipliers for themselves, and some will score better based on how many of them that you have. There will also be these royal offer cards available to draft, which will help you upgrade coins. You also have a coin available that you start with that will let you upgrade other coins, but it is a value of 0, so it usually will not help you get first pick of the cards. You can also add in the Nidavellir expansion, which will add camp cards, which have some mercenaries, which act as an option for one of 2 different types of the colors, or there are also these other item cards that have special abilities on them as well, either one-time things, ongoing things, or potentially just end game point kind of things. Overall, I think that this game is pretty neat. I think that the way that you can kind of strategize, I don't really care about anything at this tavern, so I'm going to play a really low number, or maybe my 0 to swap out other coins, versus, I really need something at this tavern, so I'm going to play my highest coin, hope that it is the highest of anybody. I think that that's really interesting at times. And then in addition to that, I think that it's interesting whether you go for having a lot of one color in order to kind of compound that score more and more, or if you try to spread out a little bit more, because having one of each gets you a line, which will get you the ability to recruit a hero, which those will score either a lot of more points, or they'll compound based on if you have sets of them, or they'll just add more to your colors, or they might just have special abilities again, or benefits that let you kind of jump ahead in other ways during the game, or again some kind of ability that will help you improve the way that you're playing. I also think personally that I would probably always add in the Nidavellir expansion. I think that it doesn't add a lot of complexity, it doesn't add a lot of rules, but it does add just a little bit more choice, because only the first player, only the person who bids the highest at each tavern has the option to take one of these cards usually. But I just think that that little bit more choice kind of opens it up a little bit more for other players to have more choice at the taverns as well. So I think that I would definitely add that in every time. I do think that because there is kind of luck in, I don't know if I'm going to pick first or second or third, then there can be times where the game just feels very samey game to game because you didn't have the opportunity to, I'm going to go for all purples this time, because maybe people took them from under you and then you weren't able to try that strategy. But I think that even with that, you can attempt to try different things or go for different colors or try different heroes out, which can make a big difference in how you play. I do think that the game plays really quickly, turns are really quick. The simultaneousness of putting out the coins at the taverns each round definitely helps with that, but even when you're then drafting your cards, you probably already kind of mentally picked what you want to take, so it's usually pretty quick when that comes around as well. But overall, I think that the game is pretty cool, and if it sounds right up your alley with a little bit of bidding and a little bit of collecting these sets, then you should definitely check it out. You can see my full review on the blog today.